God will render to every man according to his deeds, to them who by patient continuance in well-doing seek for glory and honor and immortality, eternal life. Romans 2, verse 6 and 7. Certainly this doesn't sound like Paul, someone may protest. Did Paul not teach that man is saved by faith, not by works? Is not the grace of God the source of salvation, not good deeds? At first glance, this point of view seems out of place in Paul's teaching, but closer study reveals the reason for his statement. The fact is, God will judge man according to his deeds, and he will reward patient continuance in well-doing. But what is the basis of these deeds? Are they a means of salvation? No. Salvation is only by God's grace. Can they be performed without divine aid? No, because man is unable to keep the law on his own. So what exactly is happening here? Well, God's grace devised a plan whereby man might be saved. This plan involved the death and resurrection of his Son. Man accepts this provision by faith. Having done this, he's now a child of God, a candidate for immortality. At this point, the man who has been redeemed realizes what it truly means to be created in the image of God and reflect his likeness. By seeing the character and love of God demonstrated through Christ, he endeavors to express that gratitude in worship and obedience. Obedience reflects his love and dedication and enriches his life. He could never have achieved Christian character without the help and motivation of the grace of God. When the day of judgment comes, this man who accepted God's grace is living or has lived an exemplary life. For years, perhaps, he has practiced patient continuance in well-doing. In response, God says to him, "Well done, thou good and faithful servant," knowing that, but for his grace, the man would never have been able to become a good and faithful servant. Conversion brings responsibility. Responsibility results in Christian living, and the Christian life, lived by the grace of God, justifies God's action in bestowing immortality. In this sense, it may be rightly said that God will render to every man according to, and not because of, his deeds. The redeemed life, though not yet perfect, reveals the power of God to change men as well as to save them. And as always, think on these things.